Biloxi, Mississippi. This is my first weekend in Little Rock. Hell yeah! I heard you were from New Orleans. Is that true? I lived in the 9th Ward for about a year. I got real curious about crack for about 6 months. I'd watch outside the window and be like, man, that looks like a blast for 10 minutes. And then it's real sad. It gets real bad, yeah. I had to drive up here through that no man's land where all the billboards start making you feel real bad about that abortion you had back in 95, so I'm glad to be here instead. Arkansas, I think y'all have medical marijuana and y'all are trying to get recreational marijuana, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Mississippi, we just got our medical, and I also read in the law that they're allowing police officers to get their medical card. I can't wait to get pulled over. You know why I pulled you over? Because I forgot. You want to go to Applebee's? Fucking can't wait for it, man. Like, I love it. And you got up on stage earlier, and I was like, no, girl, he's not Chris Rock. He's big. I was so concerned for you. Oh, goddamn. I feel like Arkansas, we're all from the South, you know, and I hate that we get such a bad rep for being where we're from. You ever go outside of the South, people start treating you differently? Part of it is because of our education system, and worse than that is our sexual education. You know what sex ed was for me? First of all, it's 2nd grade. It wasn't, all it was, they didn't do like the cucumber with the condom thing. They didn't get to teach us what sex was because of the Bible Belt. It was that 2nd grade basketball coach rolled that little TV card in, and we got excited like, hell yeah, we're about to watch Land Before Time. We did not watch Land Before Time. What we watched was a PowerPoint of all the horrible things that could ever happen to you if you ever do sex, 2nd grader. Look at it. Look at this vagina with herpes. I was sitting at my desk like, fuck, is my vagina okay? I don't know what sex is, but I ain't never gonna do it because I don't want my pussy to look like that. The first time I ever came, I was watching Total Recall late at night. You know, the part with the chick with the 3 titties? Yeah! What's better than 2 titties? 3 titties, yeah! Got my sexual awakening on that movie. Gave myself my first orgasm. I thought it was pus. I thought I gave myself syphilis right there. I was like, I remember running out of the room screaming, Mom, you gotta take me to the hospital right now. I have syphilis. She's like, what the fuck? Fucking did not like that at all. Last time I was in New Orleans, actually, I was after a show, I was flirting with this black girl. And it was going pretty well. I liked her, she liked me, and at one point she goes, hey, have you ever been with a black girl? And I said, have you ever been to a Cracker Barrel? I'll take the slow response on that. The white people looking at the black people to see if it's okay to laugh. The black people laughing, and then the white people laughing. That was a 3-part joke, as it were. My family was always proud of me though, because I joined the Marine Corps when I was 19. I don't know if anybody served in the house. Don't thank me for my service. Every time you thank me for my service, I'm like, why are you thanking me? Your tax dollars paid for my cocaine habit for 6 years. You thank you for your service, sir. Like every time somebody thanks me, I don't think about any act of valor. I think about the times we used to go to the liquor store on base, and we would buy a box of wine, and we would take the bag out of the box and put it in our camelbacks and ride around on bicycles until the last man was standing. Yeah! We called it the Tour de France. So for me, it was just a new job, and I want you to picture it in the audience. I want you to picture a new job. 3rd day at boot camp, Paris Island, South Carolina, Recruit Training Depot. I'm standing at attention, and I got a booger in my nose. And it's the kind that's like whistling while I'm breathing, you know, but I'm like, I don't want the DIs to know my fucking name. I'm just trying to slide under the radar, but I gotta do something about this. So I got it out, 1 shot, 1 kill. It was awesome. This drill instructor from behind the platoon was watching the whole time. And this dude swoops up, he gets right in my face. And my original mission was to put the booger in my pocket, you know, and I'm so scared because he's like 4,000 pounds and I'm like 120 pounds and he's looking at me and he's looking at the booger. He's looking at me. And if I was a bigger man, I'd have been like, boop. But I'm thinking, okay, I've seen Full Metal Jacket. He's gonna maybe do like a bunch of push-ups or something, right? No. He looks at me, looks at the booger, looks back at me and goes, put it back. I was like, oh God, this is the worst third day of a job I've ever had. This kid behind me, I get real close, this kid behind me starts laughing so hard, which I get it. He's about to watch this dumb bitch put a fresh booger back in his nose. The DI hears him laugh and goes, stop! Put it in that bitch's nose. I'm so sorry, bro. Marine Corps is also the gayest thing I ever did. Ladies, I promise I have seen more dicks than all of you in boot camp alone. 76 dicks a day for 3 months, all right? And the way they make you get dressed, this is what they do. They'll wake you up and does this. Lights, lights, lights! And you wake up and you get on this little line that's painted in front of you, and then they make you get dressed by the number. And what it is they'll go, skivvy shorts on. And you say, skivvy shorts on, aye sir. And then you have a countdown that sounds like this. 20, 1987, short 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. By the time they say 1, you're supposed to be online with whatever task that they gave you having completed and standing at attention, not moving at all. Well, I'm naked, doing the skivvy shorts. I get all the way up here. I'm 19 years old. I have a morning erection. I can't do anything about this. I get to 1, and my shorts are there. My dick is still hanging out of my shorts. I'm just standing there like I have never wanted a boner to go away so bad. I'm going to back up because I feel like I'm gonna fuck that guy's mouth. Sorry. So I'm standing there at attention, boner out, and the drill instructor, I can see it. But they do this intimidation thing where they walk like real aggressive past you, like real close to you. And I can see it like slow motion, this guy. You know that little door stopper thing? He feels it, and he stops. He looks down, and then we made eye contact. And he has a decision to make, because this is before Don't Ask, Don't Tell got repealed, and we just did some gay shit. He just looks at me, looks at the dick, and goes, tuck that trash in. You call my dick trash, bro. That's devastating. You don't recover from that. I'm at the age now, I'm 36 years old. I'm at that age where I had to stop in the middle of sex to take a Tums. You don't recover from that. Right? Trying to get back in, she was like, no, you are banished from this pussy. God. I'm gonna try some new shit. I did go to, not new, but Afghanistan. I went to Afghanistan twice, and because I'm an idiot. The Marines are already dumb. I'm an idiot. We were walking around in a village in Marja in Helmand province, and this village elder offers me a dip. This is a friendly part of the village. Don't worry, this isn't like a war story. Friendly part of the village, a good day, he offers me a dip. And at the time, we hadn't had cigarettes in a while, so I took half the can, and he's like, no! And I'm like, fuck you, America. I took half the can of this tobacco. It's not tobacco. What they do out there, if you didn't know, 90% of the world's heroin supply comes from Afghanistan. 80% of that comes from the Helmand River Valley, where I was literally at. So what they do is they mix black tar heroin with tobacco, and that's what I was taking. And I'm walking, we're just on a line, on patrol, and I just sat the fuck down in the middle of the I just sat the fuck down. I didn't really, the commander's yelling at me, ask me what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, not this war. It's fucking bullshit. That's what your tax dollars went to. Y'all see these old ass knees bust my ass up here? God. I did all these bits in Boca Raton, Florida a few years ago, and this guy afterwards walks up to me and goes, oh dude, you were in the Marines? I used to be in a frat. And I was like, all right, here we go. And he starts trying to compare this shit, and he's like, dude, what you guys used to do to haze the new guys? Let me tell you what we used to do, man. What we used to do is we'd pee in a frisbee and then freeze the frisbee, and then you'd throw the frisbee under their door, and then it would melt and there'd be pee on their floor. What you guys do in the Marine Corps to hate your new recruits? I was like, oh man, you can use this. This is what we used to do. What you do is you wait for the new boot to check in. They go to their barracks room. You stand 3 steps to the left of the door, knock 4 times. They would open the door, and we would just fuck them. So, I didn't know y'all were gonna like that. So, oh man. So look, if I want to leave you with this. Okay, it's a dark thing, but I want you to hear me out. All right? You don't need to fear death because it's gonna happen to all of us inevitably anyway. And my mom had the kind of death a few years ago that I want to have, where she knew it was coming. She was able to do everything she wanted in life. She went skydiving. That's how she died. No, she did everything, and a few years after that, we just decided to spread her ashes in the Tennessee River. And it was a beautiful ceremony. It's raining, but just enough to know that God's presence is there. My uncle gets down to the river, spreads the ashes in the river, and then this armada of ducks come from out of nowhere and start devouring my dead mom's ashes. And I'm the only one laughing so hard, like, damn, Mom, how you gonna let them ducks do you dirty like that? And from the woods, this Tennessee Valley Authority park ranger walked out and gave 3 of us a ticket for feeding the ducks. This is the face I just saw. I have lucid dreams a lot too. I have this lucid dream because I go through therapy to make sure that I can control my dreams. And in the dream, I was with my mom again. All right, and at first I didn't realize it. In the moment, I go, oh my God, this is my mom. I'm having a lucid dream. This is a fleeting moment I get with my mom again. And in the dream, I looked at my mom and said, Mommy, will you stay here a little longer with me? And my mom said, baby, I'm always watching you. And I said, ew, even when I beat my meat? Especially when you beat your meat. Guys, thank y'all so much. My name is Krangus Gillespie. Y'all are in for a treat with your headliner.
Krangus Gillespie! You guys having a good time? Fantastic. If you are, let us know about it. On the comment card should be on all of your tables. Let us know who you liked, who you did not. That's how the club knows who to bring back and who to tell the fuck off. Also, give it up for your amazing server, Mandy. She's working this whole room by herself. Look around you. It's packed.